Welcome back to another exciting installment of Akiba's trip, Undead and Undressed. We're jumping right into the action, just balls out, no delays, no nothing, just go right in. So, at the end of the last episode, we fast traveled over here to go to Rin's concert. We're gonna, now that we have the sick camera that makes, the bad people all blurry, we're gonna use it. But first, we gotta fawn over Rin, who we can't see yet, and we will see. More than once. More than just now. But we'll see her. She's Akiba's #1 pop idol. She's vicious. And she's just unhinged, and it's great. So we're actually not even gonna use the camera. Like, they'll use the they're gonna use the camera, but we won't actually use the camera yet. Like in the actual context of the game, they're gonna use it in this cutscene, and I'm gonna go like, oh, okay, so that's how. But yes, we're gonna. Toko doesn't know how to use a phone because she doesn't have a phone. She's still living in the past with a little flip phone. But she's got this. She's got this camera app down. So yeah. So these people, it's probably like really hot, and these people are like wearing like jackets and trench coats. So obviously they're weird. So we're gonna take pictures of them. And here, it's gonna take a picture for me. I'm kind of looking like I'm having trouble taking a picture. Like I'm gonna have to angle my head a little bit, but I got it. So now we're gonna drag these people into the middle of the street. Toko's trying to get on my good side, but that's not gonna work because that's not how we're playing this game. But yes, we're gonna drag these people to the street and beat them up. I mean, just look at these guys. Don't you just want to beat them up? A guy with a stupid headband. It's time. So here's Rin. She's very alpha idol. With her silver hair and her fang thing. She looks like Michiru from Grisaia, except with silver hair and longer hair, and a lot more alpha, and a lot less orange juice. But yeah, she's gonna do Eternity of Earth, which means absolutely nothing, as all great idol song titles are. But that's the part of the aesthetic. And we're gonna hear the reverb from that as we beat the hell out of these guys. So now that I've upgraded my microphone, you're gonna see some clear damage ups. As you see, I'm getting consistent three number damage. So we're busting up above 100 now per hit, which is pretty good. Here I'm gonna just slam the shit out of that woman. She's trying to hit me with her stupid leak, I think. I'm trying to hit that guy in the head. So here we are. I got pretty lucky hitting her head here because I figured it was going to be a problem. See, they're starting to get a little smarter with dodging, though I'm also getting smarter by using charge attacks to hit them. As you can see, we've got buff damage now, so now I'm doing like 200 damage per hit, which is pretty good. We're just going to defile this lady in one fell swoop. Yeah, that was pretty hardcore. So now, I gotta beat the heck out of this guy. And a lot of these encounters where there's more than 3 people, they really get up on your back, so I gotta be careful. Luckily I leveled up, so now I get more damage, just mid-battle. This is a pretty easy area to do fights in, because the road is so as you can see there, that guy tried to do a charge attack and missed, because I was doing low attacks. As you're gonna see here, I will stop him from doing it again. But see, he tried to hit me, but he missed because I did low attacks. So that's like the only way to dodge in this game with attacks. But yes, this was pretty easy, mostly because the middle of the road, which you can only ever go to in these encounters, is very wide open, and you can't get pushed to the edges easy. So that was pretty much a just bang up job. We just finished that right up. So as you can see, my microphone came in handy. This guy, who we didn't beat up, I guess, noticed there might have been a fight. People are looking at us, probably because we stripped people on the street. I'm afraid Rin's probably gonna call us the fuck out, like she just did. She's not feeling it. She's not feeling us beating up people in the middle of the street and stripping her. Dangerous. That was dangerous. So these guys who we also didn't beat up are gonna let out their man cry, and it's gonna be great. And Rin's gonna like get the heck out of here. She's gonna go. Not before looking at us with this ellipsis that I thought would skip but didn't, so I had to manually skip it. She looked at us, probably thought it was a little weird. We were beating up people and stripping them. I thought maybe there might be some girls' love going on, you know, budding here. But we're gonna go back to Mogra now because we did our job. We're gonna let everyone know that we didn't get tricked by pharmacy CEOs and big pharma. We did the right thing. We took a picture. But first I had to meet with Kati on the side streets. This is just a really big excuse for the game to get Kati out with us, because she isn't like out with us enough. Very literally, not enough. So the game's gonna kind of just throw us through some good times. But first, I'm gonna detour. As you can see, I've got more side missions, so there is no time to talk to Kati yet. First, we gotta do the good stuff. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stay pretty much where I'm at right now. But first, I'm gonna check through the Pitter feed, just give it a little look. Very realistic conversations here, talking about Rin, and no, I don't need to read it. And here is this is important. This is an email from Nana. This is one of the first emails I get from her. Nana's side missions don't show up in the side mission menu. She sends you emails, and then you need to go to talk to her to get the missions. So as we got an emergency summon, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna get our first sister mission. The first one we did at the beginning of the game does not count. This is the first sister mission. She wants us to take pictures of maids. And this is pretty simple, but I mean, also impractical. But she doesn't want to go outside. She wants to hermit it up, so we're not going to bug her. Instead, we're going to go straight to Main Street Northwest, and we're going to go like right back where we were to take this guy's quest right here. So Indoors XP, very subtly named. We had to stop people from like doing that Black Friday shit and like, you know, killing people by trampling them with shopping carts. And it's across the street, so we're gonna go over there and check out the hype. So all we're gonna do is, people are dancing. People are so excited for the release of an OS, they're dancing in the street. That is just, this is just, you know, madness. So now we're gonna pull out our microphone so we can beat the crap out of these people. So for some reason, instead of going up and buying the OS, they just want to beat the shit out of each other. Like, I don't know if this is how it really is. I don't know if I'm supposed to be beating up people because they want to get an OS. Like, is it that limited? Like, come on, guys. We don't need to make this physical, but it is. So I'm getting swarmed, and as you can see, I just took that punch to the face, just like a man. I tried to strip that guy's pants and failed, though I am getting a big chain. It's a long chain going on. So I'm just gonna defile these people's shirts and pants in tandem. As you can see, I'm getting in the swing of this good stuff. I don't think I have a partner right now. I think after you do that mission, Toko goes home, so I think I've been calling her Toka the entire time. I've been getting those vowels wrong, but sorry. If I've been getting it wrong, and I broke your heart, sorry. I tried to hit that guy in the chest. It was pointless because his shirt was already ripped off. And these big brawlers, like, as you might have noticed, when you're targeting a specific person, there's like a circle around them. And as you can tell, sometimes you kind of get interference from other people you're fighting, which is what was happening. So I was trying to get to that guy, but like I was hitting some other guy in front of him, and the targeting, like changing targeting is very weird. It's not really like deliberate. You kind of just have to adapt to the way the game wants you to target. I go over here and heal because I didn't want my pants to get torn off, which was probably a wise choice. However, soon enough, the first pantsoning of myself will occur. So we're getting there. We've got 4 people out, and I once again took that punch like a man. Here you're gonna see it. The thing I talked about with headgear. I'm trying to hit them, and I'm trying to do parries, but look at that. They're doing low attacks, which means I can't hit them. And I was really I was really infuriated. Like I was like, oh my god, just hit the head, and I had to wait it out and then just tear the headphones off. Like I was just like, get that shit off. So yes, that was the first of my struggle with headgear, because they do that. They'll aim low and they'll make it hard, and it's just annoying. So I almost had that guy, but luckily I just went right back for it and took it. I somehow blew that chain strip, but that's okay. I'll take this girl's shirt off and we go right back in. Luckily, this guy with a freaking windbreaker, we're gonna beat the crap out of him now. And I kind of picked up some stuff while beating this guy up. And now we're down to our last woman, and we're just gonna pants her. Like, just give me a sec. Done. So now that we've removed everybody, and I picked up 10,000 yen off the street, so I'm rich now. I'm gonna go ahead and equip these. I don't know what these are actually called, but they're like the way you walk around. So like they'll make you go into like different poses. So Flick and Step makes it so that whenever I walk around, I'm like typing on my phone. Also, I'm equipping better pants, and I looked to see if I had a better shirt. I did not. So there's one I love where you do a mime thing, and when you give it to your partner, they do it, and it's really funny. But I got the phones are destroying our lives pose, so I'm always gonna walk around texting on my phone. Phones are destroying the new generation. I went to the beach and I had a tan, and the only thing you could see was me holding my phone because I clutched it right to my chest. Thank you, political artists, for really bringing that one home. Anyways, I came here to talk to Agent Zero here so that I could beat up some assholes in the street. Here, we're finally gonna use the camera for the first time. I know you've been waiting for it, and here we go. There's the camera, and as you can see, that woman right in front of me was shimmering with distortion. So now I'm gonna talk to her, and now I'm gonna just beat the crap out of her, and now she's just gonna naturally protect herself because she knows that I know. And she's going for the legs, which is not cool. So I'm just gonna slam down. Nobody wants to get near this, but I'm gonna take care of business here. Sometimes these street synthesizers can be pretty durable. So as you can see, I'm just wailing on her, but she's just not budging yet. So for this quest, I need to beat 2 synthesizers off the street. So this is the first one, and I'm gonna take care of her pretty soon. Once I defeat 2, I can go back and get pay, and this is another one of those quests where you can do it multiple times for money. I'm only gonna do it once, obviously. This businessman thinks he can fool me, but my camera is superior, and now I'm gonna just beat the crap out of him. He pulled out his suitcase, which was a bad move, and also a guy is gonna try to beat me up from the back. As you can see, one of the synthesizers off the street has decided to try to take me on mid-swing, so I'm just wailing on this guy though, like just boxes. That guy tries to do his like little flying sidekick on me, misses. I was 2 in the game, so I'm not very happy about that. He was trying to beat me up, so I just wail on him. He tries to do that. I lunge in for the grab again. Done and done. And now this guy's headgear is just going off. I'm just taking that shit. I'm having just giving none right now. I tried to grab it, but once again, dodged me out of bounds. And one last time, after he's doing his little like squeal thing, I'm gonna finally take his headgear off and go back to normal. I'm gonna talk to the man in black here, and he's gonna give me money, and that's great. I got paid for beating people up off the street, and that's the camera. And that's one of the few times you'll ever see me use the camera deliberately. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, the game makes it sound very important, but I'm like never gonna use it. So here I'm checking the quest to see where the maids are. I was trying to figure out whether one of them was on the street or not, and I believe there is. So it's very simple. Okay, so I guess I'm using the camera now because the game gave it to me. But this time I'm using the camera not to scan people, just, you know, for camera reasons. I have to take pictures of 5 maids in very specific locations, and they stand out. These maids stand out. They're very obvious, and they also have red names. See? They have like those angel wings. And, you know, they're very polite. So I got the one on Junk Street. And I just speedrun this shit. I just like, I like right on it, run this way, no maids, so I jot it to the right, and I'm just busting through, fast traveling everywhere where the maids are and just taking quick pics. As you can see, I just whip my camera out, snapshot, done, and then go right down to southwest. I read this quest wrong the first time, and I thought I had to go to Electric Town. So now you're gonna see me fast travel to Electric Town. There are no maids there. For some reason, instead of just lumping in all the main streets together in the quest description, it puts Main Street Southeast down at the bottom, and I thought that was Electric Town. So you're gonna see me, unfortunately, run around Electric Town like not knowing what I'm doing because I'm like, where's the maid at? And I kind of almost considered for a second I might be in the wrong area, but I didn't for a little bit. So you're gonna see me run the perimeter, sadly, until I just kind of understand that this is probably not where I'm supposed to be, because it's just a pain to look for this person that doesn't exist. And I'm just gonna border for a little bit, and I don't even remember how long I was running. Oh, here we go. I go and check again. I'm like, I'm not sure, and I was right. It's Radio Kaikon I have to go to, though. So that's where I headed after I go to Southeast. Decided to go there last. So we're just gonna book it here because I need to find this maid, and I wanted to make up for lost time. You know, all that running around Electric Town really dented my reputation, because I was just wasting a whole minute just running around for no reason. So here's a maid. I just come up, quick snap, and then I'm just flying, and I almost forgot, but here, Radio Kaikon, and then one more man or one more maid. And we just snap it up, and then after you take a picture of all the maids, this asshole shows up, and he goes, I'm gonna beat you up because you're taking pictures of maids, and that's what I do. And then of course I'm gonna just be like, yeah, you're stupid. So now he gets cocky and he pulls out his stupid fan, and of course I have a microphone, so you know how this is gonna go. I'm gonna whoop right out. No, I wish I could say that more. This guy, I kind of get beat up by this guy pretty bad, like ridiculous, and it's really embarrassing, honestly, because like I have this guy juggled for a while, and I thought I had him, but the problem is people show up. As you can see, there's a guy right behind me, so I was wailing on this guy like, okay, I got this, and then all of a sudden, like, another challenger appears. So I'm just like, okay, I can take this, it's not a big deal. So here I keep going, but if only it were that easy. I go in for the charge. This guy tries to wail on me on the feet. I take care of that. So I've almost got this guy down. I was trying to get his headgear down to 0, and so I could, you know, get him. Of course, see, that parry missed because he was ducking, and I hate that. So my head parry missed, and then I was de-pantsed. So now I'm running around in my underwear, and now I'm like, oh shit. So he's gonna do a charge. I'm gonna sick dodge. Saw that sick dodge. I miss again because he's ducking. I'm so mad right now. And then here it goes. He goes for it. Whoop! And now I'm going back in. I just had to add some sound effects there. And now I'm going back in. I'm really mad because I want to hit his head. And then done. And I grab and he misses again. At this point I was pissed. I was like, oh my god. Third time I tried to grab the headgear, nothing. So I'm like, I don't want to die here. Because if you lose all your clothes, yes, you lose. So that would be embarrassing. Come on. Losing? Bullshit. So I just wailed on this guy. I was just pissed. I was like, fuck you. Your clothes are gone. And then after that, he was like, oh no, and then I was just like, yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. So I ran away. Like I said, the only way to permanently lose your clothes is if they get torn up. So I still have my pants. They just haven't respawned yet. They'll respawn if I get into another encounter or if I get into a new area. So now when I go back to turn this quest in, I'm not going to have any pants. And that's going to be okay. Nana's just going to accept us for who we are. That's okay. But yes, we've finished the first sister mission. And that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. We didn't get to meet Kadi at the side streets yet, but we are going to. And all sorts of great main quest stuff is going to happen. And we're finally going to make some moves on Shion. Yes, it's happening soon. And we're going to find this weird dude. And you're going to go, wow, that guy's going to be important later. And you're going to be right. So thank you for watching. Please continue to watch, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.